Hello. Hi, Margaret. Hello, everyone. I know I'm about a minute early, but I couldn't help myself. Look at how cute this bag is I'll wait for people to hop on before I officially start introducing everything. But you can see, in addition to these fun, like lollipop sheeps, we've got ghosts and candy and polka dots and jack-o'-lanterns and bats. There's also little bats on here. Hi, Brenda. Hello, welcome, everyone. Hi, Gretchen. Hi, Trisha. We are live right now. Of course, if you're watching this later on, then it will be available as a replay. But I am gonna unbox the Paradise Fibers Fiber of the Month Club for October 2020 live. I almost forgot what month it was. All right, let's see if all right, we have officially hit 7:30. Hi, Katie. Hi, Molly. Hi, Beth. Hi, Virginia. Hi, Sylvia. Hi, Gretchen. If I miss you, please say hi. And yeek. All right. I am Rebecca from ChemKnits, and tonight we are going to unbox the October 2020 Paradise Fibers Fiber of the Month Club bag. Lately, they have been custom printing these bags, which are adorable, but there is a big downside. When it shows up on my doorstep, I want to open it right away, and I can't. Now, full disclosure, Paradise Fibers sends me their club. I get the club box every month for free, and I have an affiliate link, which means I earn commission if you sign up through my link or make any purchases on the Paradise Fibers website. You can find my affiliate link in the video description. But I don't know, I absolutely love it. They curate this fiber club to inspire and challenge you, and there's such a variety of themes and colors that they're constantly surprising me, and I do my best to avoid spoilers. Now, one thing I noticed here, so now that it's a bag I can feel, and there's something round in it up here. I don't know, but since there's lollipops on the front, I'm like, is there like a project involving like making something like this? I don't know. All right, but let's open her up and see. The Fiber of the Month Club starts at $34.99 a month if you live in the continental US, and there are some other options slightly more expensive if you are in Alaska, Hawaii, Canada, or Europe, and you can find that on their website. Shipping is included in the monthly price, and each month you get 6 to 8 ounces of fiber in a wonderful themed package, and it must be a Paradise Fiber unboxing because Indy's over. Come here. Indy's over begging. You've already had dinner. What are you begging for? This is the only unboxing that he does. He knows. He knows it's an exciting unboxing. Okay. Hi. What do you want? I love you, but I you don't know if you can see the little paw. Okay. Ooh. Oh. Uh-oh. It's a little stuck. Unfortunately, so it's a little faux palm. But it was a little bit stuck to the tape in the bag. But I don't think that should have affected it much. I'm looking for the loop. Here's the loop. So I've never actually used these, but it's got a little elastic at the bottom, so you could add it like just as like a little palm to the top of a hat, whoops, or similar. But you could actually probably do it with like a clip, so you could remove it if you didn't want it there. But it's cute. I think maybe last year, they maybe had a white one in one of the boxes. So, all right, but look at that green. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, man. Oh, Paradise Fibers. Okay, so we've got some, I'm not even looking at the newsletter yet, but it's got some like Firestar Angelina in purple, pink, green, and yellow. in this black cat bag. This, ooh, and I love neon. There may or may not be a Halloween video coming out. Okay, so we've got a little pumpkin burlap bag. We've got, oh, this is a bag of fiber. Oh man. Indy, hi. Okay. Wow. Wow. Okay, and I've got my newsletter that's gonna tell us what we have. Okay, but let's look at the fiber before we talk about everything else. Now, Fiber Club members get 10% off their full price fiber purchases on the Paradise Fibers website. This is huge. I think that this is the biggest batch of one colorway I have ever received. So we've got in this, and I'll see what it's named. There's shades of pink. We've got green, like a highlighter yellow, a neon orange, purple. I think it's black. I was trying to look to tell if it's brown. And a little hint of like a pale pink or a white for contrast. This is beautiful. And it's as big as my head. This is definitely, I think, I'm curious how much there is. Okay, so we've got, okay, so there are approximately 8 ounces of the colorway Trick or Treat in the bag. That is huge. So we've often had 8 ounces of fiber, but sometimes there'll be like 2 different things that coordinate. So it's a new creepy Corriedale blend in a purple organza bag. It's 100% candy colored. Candy colored? Now, so you know why I'm pausing, right? Because they've done candy dyeing parts. But I don't think that was dyed with candy. This was not dyed with food coloring or something. I think that it's just bright, the candy-inspired colors. I had to take a moment. Because I was like, wait a minute. All right, then we've got some Angelina. There's approximately 8 grams of Angelina glitz in the cellophane bag. The colors are fuchsia, lemon, cotton candy, and key lime. I'll open this up in a minute. And then we've got the treats in here, a little treat bag. And the pom-pom, which actually, like, can you imagine like a little hat? Oh my gosh, can you imagine like a little like tam kind of hat? Oh, how cute would that be? Okay. Let's see what's in our little treat bag. Oh my gosh, this is the best candy ever. Caramel apple pops. Who else loves these? This was my favorite. The one thing I don't like is sometimes it gets sharp and it like molds the roof of your mouth as you suck on it. Probably my favorite candy growing up from Halloween. What else is in here? Oh. Okay, so we've got some Stash tea and maple apple cider. Let's see. Okay, we've got, here's our, let's see what she's called. A Lollipop, Lollewe pop vinyl sticker. Super, super cute. And then we've got a candy themed stitch marker. And the thing that's funny, I feel like Paradise Fibers, I don't remember if I have, I might have some of these, some very similar stitch marker or like charms. I might have some very similar charms in my stash. Paradise Fibers, clearly you've inspired me for going and playing and sampling different charms from places to make some stitch markers. I don't think it's this exact one, but there's a couple times when I'm like, it's making me feel good because I'm on their wavelength, but this is adorable. And this is actually a progress keeper. So it's big enough that you could use it with a lot of different knitting needle sizes as just a stitch marker. But since you can open this up, it can also be a progress keeper for a crochet. Or knitting too. Oh yes, they go all out with everything. Let's open up our Angelina. And how cute is this little bag? So when I go through after like I unbox these, I have a spot where like I keep all my vinyl stickers, I keep my notions, and then the tea just goes in my kitchen. But I save a lot of the packaging because you never know if like I were to do like a fiber swap or something, it could be really fun. But oh, these colors. Oh man. Okay, so the one that is immediately, of course, calling out to me is this purple. It is so sparkly, so sparkly. I mean, they're all super sparkly, but I think because this is the darkest color, like you can see the shine a lot easier than you maybe see the shine on the others. But oh, this, and I'm wondering what it's gonna say, because sometimes one of the fun things with this is that they give, and obviously you can use the fiber however you want, but sometimes they give like a suggestion on how to use it. And so you could certainly, like, as you're spinning, just add little bits of this to the fiber. And so let me see what it says. Cozy and classic. Not sure what to make with your new fiber? The enchanting classic cuffed hat designed by Pearl Soho has bewitched us. It's a free revelry pattern, and it showcases the awesome colors from the Trick or Treat blend, from the Creepy Corridel. So they give some tips. And they for the sample hat that they have here, they added a, they held the yarn they spun from this awesome blend together with a strand of black mohair, which is an awesome way to pull everything together even more. And it is really, really fun. What? There's a surprise I missed in the Angelina. Oh, is it like a little spider? Sometimes they've done that before. I'll check again. Any of color of mohair yarn will tone down the vibrant colors of the blend and add a silky smooth texture and a lovely halo. Ha! That's sort of what I was saying. So they knit the cuff with a skein of Creepy Corridel plied with solid violet to add a contrasting pop, which I think is adorable. And I would actually really love to have this hat. Okay, so I may have missed. Was there a trick in the Angelina? I may not have a trick in mine. I don't want to disorder it. I don't see anything. It wouldn't. Oh no! It's shedding on me. I don't know. Oh, I found it. I found my trick. It had fallen on the ground. But so just to show, this Angelina would be really easy to add in. I don't know if you can tell that it's just sort of sticking to me, in the best possible way. But okay, here is my here's a little trick that they had in there. I should have been expecting this. As soon as you said there was a surprise in there, I knew. It's a little fake spider, because they have added little tricks in the past at Halloween. And if you want to play, go get Daddy. Go take Ring, take it to Daddy. Go upstairs. Oh no, don't knock over my water. Go upstairs. Oh my gosh. Okay. And so also they have a new collection, a Creepy Corridel collection, and so the violet is a color in there. Oh, I think that So I think that this color encompasses all of the colors. The spooky combed top features 8 enchanting shades of Corridel wool to create a phantasm of contrasting delight when spun from the top or the fold. Take a lucky dip into the cauldron and pair it with one of these solid colors that make this sweet and mysterious blend for thrilling results. In our photo, we spun 2 skeins with this blend, plied on itself, and 1 plied with the violet colorway. Add a bit of Angelina sparkle as you spin to transform your yarn into a spooktacular glittering creation. They got 440 yards of sport weight, 12 wraps per inch with this. And so then some things to share what they create. So here are all the colors that actually went into this, which I love seeing that. So I was right. It was a little pale pink. But the nice thing about this is that if you wanted some solids from their website to go along with it, to apply with this, then you know exactly what colors to pair with it. Whether you want to do like some striped and like, excuse me, do some color work with this, whatever you spin from this, or what if you want to ply with one of these. There's a lot of different options. And again, Paradise Fibers Club members can save 10% off full priced fiber purchases on their website. And you can, a lot of times, like a new colorway will be available to club members first. So a lot of times, say if you wanted more of this because you want to make something bigger than a hat or what have you, you can call or email customer service and order more before it is on their website. So that's another little perk that club members get. And I have taken advantage of that in the past. But yeah, my affiliate link is in the video description if you want to sign up. But I'm also happy to answer questions. Oh, thank you. It goes really well with the spooky colorway. I am so excited. It's just the amount of thought and fun that goes into each box is awesome. And when they say that the goal is to inspire you to create, I think that that is very true. So they had a suggested project in mind of a hat, but you don't have to do that. You could do whatever you want with it. And, you know, you have, it's so fun to see because you never know what's going to be in there. It's a little different each month. And if you're concerned about colors, there's a huge range of what is included in these boxes, from natural undyed fibers to blends with unique, we've had pineapple and rose fiber and a lot of really unique blends of things that I can't even imagine that fit in with the theme. And so it's just so awesome and so much fun. And they even so they've been using Stash Tea to go in here for a while, and like they even paired the like flavor of tea to fit the theme, which is just mind-blowing and amazing. Yeah, I think that there's a lot of different ways that you could spin this to get like slightly different colorways. I think the fun thing, so yarn is fun because you give one skein of yarn to, you know, a dozen different knitters, and you're going to get a dozen different projects that could look really different in terms of colors, especially if it's really variegated. But if you first give this to a dozen different spinners, it's gonna like the variety is gonna go up even more. You like getting the box because it breaks you out of your color comfort zone. Things I wouldn't think to buy normally, then you play with. Yes. And I think especially when it comes to spinning, when I was starting out, I joined a, I don't think Paradise Fibers was, I don't know if they had how long Fiber of the Month Club has been going on. I've been unboxing it for a little over 2 years now, but much more before that. I joined an indie fiber club that had different blends each month, and I really learned how to spin. And I'm still like, I'm not an expert spinner, but I learned to spin, and it was really nice because sometimes there would be a blend that I was curious to try, but I wasn't that into the colors. And so I'm like, okay, I want to try making a 2-ply yarn and then plying two 2-ply yarns together to see, like, to try this technique I saw in like a hand spun book that I borrowed from the library. And it's something that, okay, I'm probably not going to get a lot of yardage if I try this, but let's give it a shot because I can just try it on this. And some of the yarn that I get from those, okay, let me just try it, I then end up loving the colors more than I ever thought that I would. So there's a lot that, it's a lot easier to take a risk with spinning when it's not the colors that normally you would pick, because sometimes I can find myself frozen. Like, there is a fade that they had in one of the holiday boxes, and it might now be close to 2 years ago, and I was like, I want to make a fade like cowl with this. And so I was thinking like, okay, do I want to design the pattern myself? Is there a pattern I want to find? But you know, I was thinking about what I wanted to create and then how to spin the yarn to get like thinking that way. But I haven't started spinning it yet because I'm still thinking like, okay, well, what weight is my goal? And that process means that like it's, been pushed further down my queue. So I find it sometimes easier to go for something that you don't need to think about as much, or that the end result doesn't necessarily matter as much. But I think my next spinning project, well, I have a lot of bobbins to empty that have been waiting for me. But my next spinning project, there was a grab bag they did a few months ago. So I think once I finish my the knit along that I'm doing right now, the moving forward wrap knit along, then I'm going to start spinning while Lucas zooms, and that'll be my new project. Yeah, but just like dyeing yarn with spinning, sometimes you just need to go for it. And a lot of times I will pick up fiber and sit down at the wheel, and I don't really have a sense of, sometimes I want to try to do something really, really thin, but sometimes I sit down and I'm like, okay, let's see what the fiber wants to do, because sometimes the way that it drafts, sometimes it wants to draft really thin, or sometimes it wants to draft it wants to be a thicker yarn. And it's fun to see what your fingers, like how they want to play with the fiber. And that is something that is so relaxing about spinning. Now, when it comes to spinning, I have a wheel. I use a Kromsky Fantasia, which I love because it has a really small footprint. It's made appearance in a number of spinning videos that I've had on the channel. But I did start with a drop spindle, and I'm out of practice with the drop spindle. So at some point, maybe we'll see if I could still drop spindle and maybe try out the Paradise Fibers gave me a Turkish drop spindle for, I think, my birthday a couple of years ago. Was it last year? No, maybe last year they gave me a yarn bowl. I don't remember. Oh, I love the Paradise Fibers yarn bowl. It has the weight at the bottom. It's like a beautiful wooden bowl, and it's really weighted at the bottom, and so I've been having it on my bed, and it's just been keeping the yarn cake from jumping everywhere, and it's been great. So they're a really, really nice, like, small company, and I don't know, I really, really love working with them, and that, like, they picked me to, like, share this with, to unbox. Like, it feels really, really special, and it absolutely, unboxing these is like a highlight of my month. When I get the notification that it's shipped, I get so excited. I mean, those colors together, and then like the cute little lollipop, and then the pom-pom. I'm gonna have to like lay flat. It's a cozy fiber surprise. But I think the thought and care that goes into the theme, like a candy theme, but in very like Halloween-y feeling colors, the care and thought and planning that goes into each of them really, really shows and makes it all the more special to open up, because it does feel like someone planned like a really, really nice care package. And so it just feels very personal. And I really, really enjoy that. Let me see. Yes, it would also make a super, super cute scarf. But all right, if there's not any questions. Oh, Indy fell asleep, but he did put this right next to me. I highly recommend these. I don't even know what brand, but we've gone through many of them. But they last a while. If your dog likes to chew on toys, Indy doesn't chew on anything that isn't his. We've been very, very lucky with that. But he can, like, if we give him a dog, like, stuffed toy, we'll have to take it away within, like, a couple of hours, because he'll start tearing it up. But, oh, man. Oh, I guess I don't want to put everything in that bag. I was like, ooh, I could put everything in the big purple bag. The big organza bag. But certainly I can do this. And the nice thing is that this bag is big enough that I can pop these in here as well, because I have like a whole system for storing my Paradise Fibers fiber. I try to bag it some way with the So that way I know what it is, because there's so many blends and stuff that is really fun. And so you're husky. For a second, Gretchen, I thought you said my husband likes to murder toys. And I was like, oh. And then I was like, oh. Oh man, that's what I get. But anyway, I hope that you guys are going into Halloween okay. We're figuring out, we've got some virtual pumpkin carving adventures. Normally we have like a neighborhood pumpkin carving party, but we don't host it, but we go to it. But we've got, I think that one is going to be, there's going to be a day when you can go pick up your pumpkin, and then everyone's going to carve them, and then the board, like the neighborhood committee, they're going to like drive around the neighborhood and judge pumpkins, and it's fun. And so I think my son's school is going to do like a virtual costume contest, and it will all be really, really fun. But anyway, Paradise Fibers, huge thank you. This is awesome. I love, this is huge. I love it. I absolutely love it. And I cannot wait to see what you're going to do for the rest of the year, because you continue to delight and surprise and excite me, both in terms of color and getting fun charms. I still don't remember if I ended up getting any lollipops or not. But I guess, spoiler alert, I have some candy-themed charms in my stash. Not that that's for anything soon, so I feel okay saying that. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it. But anyway, I hope that you guys are having a wonderful beginning of October. And yeah, I will chat with all of you soon. Oh, and again, my affiliate link is in the video description, and it's also, I think, the pinned comment. If you want to sign up, then I get credit for it. That would be awesome. But also feel free to go directly to their website and search for Fiber of the Month Club. So, oh, you guys are awesome. And a huge socially distant hug from me to all of you. Thank you all for joining me. I know I didn't plan this one very much in advance at all. And so, yeah, I'm thrilled that I got to hang out with all of you for a little bit. So anyway, good night, everyone. Oh, subscribe. And give the video a thumbs up. All right, goodbye for real. Bye, everyone.